Let me share something counterintuitive from someone who spent over 7 decades building wealth. When you reach 70, the game changes completely. Everything you learned about investing in your 30s, 40s, and 50s must be reevaluated. Not because it was wrong, but because your circumstances have shifted. Your goal is no longer aggressive growth. You are managing income, protecting a lifetime of work, and ensuring your money outlasts you. Too often, people in their 70s invest like they're 45. They chase tech stocks, meme stocks, or trends their grandchildren suggest. Every market correction panics them, and they sell at the bottom, locking in losses they can't recover. Let me tell you a story. Harold was 73 in 2008, retired with $1.4 million. He had done everything right, but he stayed aggressive, keeping 80% in stocks. When the market crashed, his portfolio dropped to $700,000. Panicked, he sold everything. By 2012, the market recovered, but he missed out. His money was safe but stagnant in cash, eroded by inflation. That is not investing, it's tragedy. The principle most retirees miss is this. Over 70, your goal is income, not growth. Not hiding under a mattress, but generating reliable cash flow while maintaining purchasing power. The solution, the 3-bucket approach. Bucket 1, income bucket. Save money to cover 3 to 5 years of expenses. Treasury bills, short-term CDs, money market funds, high-quality municipal bonds. For example, if you spend $60,000 per year, keep $300,000 here. Market crashes won't scare you because your living expenses are covered. A treasury ladder is ideal. Split $300,000 into 5 portions, 1 year through 5-year bills. As each matures, it covers that year's expenses while earning interest. Peace of mind is priceless. Bucket 2, income generation bucket. Investments producing steady cash flow. Dividend-paying stocks, preferred shares, REITs, high-quality corporate bonds. Focus on quality over yield. Dividend aristocrats like Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson, Coca-Cola, and PepsiCo have raised dividends for decades, even through recessions. Real estate investment trusts like Realty Income or Digital Realty provide monthly or predictable income. The goal is steady, growing cash flow that replenishes Bucket 1. Don't chase 8 to 12% yields in risky companies. Reliability beats hype. For instance, $400,000 in Bucket 2, yielding 4%, generates $16,000 a year reinvesting into Bucket 1. Dividend growth often outpaces inflation. My original Coca-Cola shares bought decades ago yield over 50% today relative to original cost. That's the power of quality, long-term investments. Bucket 3, growth bucket. Stocks or index funds to maintain purchasing power and combat inflation. Low-cost funds like Vanguard S&P 500, VOO, or Total International stock funds offer diversified growth. Balanced funds like Vanguard Wellington reduce volatility while providing long-term growth. Only use Bucket 3 when markets are up. Never touch it in a downturn. How much? Depends on age, health, and financial situation. At 70, perhaps 30 to 40%. At 82, maybe 15 to 20%. Stocks are for long-term growth, not immediate expenses. Inflation is the silent retirement killer. Even modest 3% inflation doubles costs over 25 years. Bonds struggle to keep up. Dividend growth stocks and REITs provide income that rises with inflation. Treasury inflation-protected securities, TIPS, can serve as insurance against inflation spikes, placed in Bucket 1 or 2. Commodities or commodity stocks are optional, small allocations for hedging, no more than 5%. Annuities can hedge longevity risk. Single premium immediate annuities provide guaranteed lifetime income. Avoid complex annuities with high fees or confusing structures. Consider delaying Social Security to 70 to maximize guaranteed inflation-adjusted income. Married couples can coordinate claims to maximize survivor benefits. Working with financial advisors. Choose carefully. Avoid commission-based advisors who earn by selling products. Fee-only fiduciary advisors act in your best interest. Fees matter. 1% of a $1 million portfolio costs $10,000 a year, $200,000 over 20 years. If your situation is simple, a disciplined 3-bucket strategy can be implemented without professional help. Allocations by age. 70 to 74, bucket 1, 20%, bucket 2, 40%, bucket 3, 40%. 75 to 79, bucket 1, 25%, bucket 2, 45%, bucket 3, 30%. 80 plus, bucket 1, 30%, bucket 2, 50%, bucket 3, 20%. Adjust based on health, income sources, and volatility tolerance. Social Security. Claiming age drastically affects lifetime income. Delaying from 62 to 70 can increase benefits by 77%. Example, $2,000 a month at full retirement age becomes $1,400 if claimed at 62, $2,480 if claimed at 70. Married couples can stagger claims for optimal survivor benefits. Healthcare costs. Average couple retiring at 65 needs around $315,000 for healthcare, not including long-term care. Budget conservatively. Consider Medicare Supplement or Medigap and explore hybrid or traditional long-term care insurance. Ignoring these costs can decimate savings. Psychology of retirement investing. Emotions are your greatest risk. Fear and greed intensify with age. Daily portfolio reviews amplify stress. Limit reviews to quarterly. 5 years of safe money in bucket 1 provides psychological stability, letting you ignore market swings. Sequence of returns matters. Poor returns early can destroy a plan even if the average return is strong. The 3-bucket system protects against this. Avoid complex, high-yield, poorly understood products. Structured notes, non-traded REITs, high-yield junk bonds. If you cannot explain it to a 10-year-old in 2 sentences, don't buy it. Simplicity protects both money and sanity. Taxes. Control when and how you pay. Use Roth conversions in low-income years to reduce future required minimum distributions, RMDs. Watch for IRMA surcharges. Medicare premiums increase if income exceeds thresholds. Municipal bonds offer tax-free interest. Proper asset location and tax planning maximize after-tax income. Estate planning. Essential. Wills prevent state law from dictating asset distribution. Powers of attorney for health and finances prevent court battles. Keep beneficiary designations updated. Consider trusts for larger estates. Document financial accounts, advisors, and passwords to simplify heirs' access. Summary of key principles. Over 70, shift focus from growth to income and preservation. Stay rich, don't get rich. Implement the 3-bucket approach: safe money, income-generating assets, and growth. Quality over yield. Dividend aristocrats, high-quality bonds, reliable REITs. Never sell stocks in a down market if safe money covers expenses. Delay Social Security to maximize guaranteed income when possible. Budget for health care and plan for long-term care. Withdraw conservatively, 3 to 3.5% annually initially. Keep investments simple and understandable. Avoid complex, high-fee products. Plan taxes strategically. Roth conversions, RMD timing, municipal bonds,
asset location. Complete estate planning and ensure heirs know how to access financial information. The biggest risk is you, your emotions, impulses, and temptation to chase returns or yields. Boring works, simple works, disciplined works. These pillars ensure your money lasts as long as you do, your family is protected, and your final years are spent in peace, not financial stress. Follow these principles, implement the three-bucket approach, resist complexity, and your retirement will be secure. No drama, no crisis, just financial peace, the greatest gift you can give yourself and your loved ones.